Once upon a time in a faraway land, there lived an old and wise turtle. He had seen many sunrises and sunsets, yet none as beautiful as this one. As the sun peeked over the horizon, painting the sky with hues of pink and orange, he felt an overwhelming sense of peace wash over him. He was so lost in the moment that he didn't notice the young frog sitting on a nearby lily pad until it spoke. "Excuse me, kind turtle," the frog said, his voice trembling slightly. "Could you help me?" The turtle turned to face the frog, his ancient eyes filled with kindness. "Of course, little one. What seems to be the problem?" The frog took a deep breath. "I'm looking for happiness. But I've been searching for so long, and I am no closer to finding it now than when I started." The turtle listened patiently, nodding his head in understanding. When the frog finished his tale, the turtle spoke in a voice that was as deep and calming as the ocean. "Happiness is like a butterfly, always just out of reach. The more you try to grasp it, the more it slips away." The young frog looked at the turtle, confused. "So where can I find it? How can I catch it?" The turtle smiled, revealing a set of pearly white teeth. "It's not about catching it, little frog. It's about embracing the present moment. You carry the map to happiness within you, but sometimes we need a little guidance to help us see the way." The turtle reached out with his wrinkled neck and handed the frog a torn and weathered map. The frog took the map, its edges as jagged as his anxiety. "But I've already searched everywhere on this map," he said, his voice heavy with despair. The turtle shook his head, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "There are places on this map that you have not yet discovered, not because they are not there, but because you have not looked hard enough." The frog looked at the map in his hand, then back at the turtle. Taking a deep breath, he said, "Yes, I'm ready." And with that, he set off on his journey, following the faded lines and symbols on the map. He hopped over tall mountains, his heart pounding with each leap. He crossed rushing rivers, the current threatening to sweep him away. He ventured into dark and gloomy forests, the gnarled trees reaching out like grasping claws. With every step he took, another piece of the map faded away, showing that the destination was disappearing. The mountains became blurred, the rivers ran together, the forest faded to grey. And still he went on, driven by an unwavering determination to find happiness. But as the map crumbled and the destination continued to disappear, the frog began to panic. He hopped around restlessly, his eyes darting from side to side. "I'll never find it," he croaked, his voice cracking with despair. "I've lost the map, and without it, I'm lost." Just then, he noticed something strange. The sky above him was no longer filled with the vibrant colors of the sunrise. Instead, it was filled with sparkling golden particles that seemed to be falling from the heavens themselves. He looked down at the map in his hand, and in that instant, everything changed. The torn edges of the map began to glow, and as the particles floated down around him, the map crumbled into dust. The dust rose up into the air, forming the words, "Happiness is here." The frog looked around him, realizing that he had been searching for happiness in all the wrong places. All along, it had been here in this very moment. In the beauty of the sunrise, the warmth of the pond, the whisper of the wind through the trees, the song of the birds in the sky. And in that moment, he felt it. Happiness, it was a feeling of complete and utter contentment, a sense of peace that he had never known before. The frog closed his eyes, basking in the feeling, and knew that he would never have to search for happiness again. Because sometimes, just sometimes, helping someone else find peace leads us to our own. And so it was with the frog and the turtle. As the golden particles faded from the sky and the words "happiness is here" glowed brightly above them, Both the frog and the turtle knew that their paths had intertwined for a reason. They had found happiness, not in the destination, but in the journey, and in each other. Now, I ask you, would you stop chasing happiness to finally feel it? If yes, then subscribe for more stories that will change your life. Until next time, goodbye.